Nigeria Correctional Service debunked insinuations that Nigerian inmates fared with 200 naira daily. Federal government commences discussions with Chinese company to build a Jakarta steel plant. Plus, more aspirants declare intentions for 2024 Edo governorship elections. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you live from NTA Benin Network Center. My name is Goodluck Inaini. And now the news. As part of the effort to industrialize Nigeria through the steel industry, the federal government has commenced discussions with Chinese company to build a new steel plant in Nigeria and commence the building of military hardware in Ajaokuta steel plant. This was during the visit by a delegation of the Minister of Steel Development, Prince Shaibu Abubakar Audu, the Minister of Defense, Mohammed Baderu, and the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Steel Development, Mary Obe, in their tour of the company's facilities in China. The Steel Minister, Prince Audu, says the trip to China is one of the steps being taken to realize the goals of reviving the steel industry in Nigeria in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He notes that work has commenced to create an operational steel industry that will attract billions of dollars of foreign direct investment into the country, open up the nation's economy and create job opportunities which form the core of the Renew Hope agenda. He further noted that building military hardware in Ajaokuta steel plant is also timely, considering that Nigeria is faced with security challenges, adding that this would help in the fight against insecurity and terrorism. Now, the Nigerian Correctional Service, NCOS, has debunked insinuations that Nigerian inmates are fed with 200 naira daily instead of 750 naira approved by the federal government. In a statement, the service public relations officer Abubakar Umar says such reports are false, misleading, and mischievous. He explained that feeding allowance for inmates in Nigeria is in the public domain, and vendors are paid the approved amount upon completion of supply. The NCOS spokesperson also notes that contract for ration supply is usually made public with conditions clearly stated in line with the Public Procurement Act 2007. The statement adds that the service is already making effort to convince the federal government to review the feeding allowance to reflect current economic realities and urges the public to disregard false reports to the contrary. And now the year 2023 will be remembered in Nigeria's annals of history as a year that ushered in a new political dispensation at the national, states, and some local governments. Despite the hardship occasioned by the cash crunch and the removal of fuel subsidy, Nigerian low-income earners were not deterred as they struggle to put food on the table. Now, how has the government fared in providing the basic needs of the people, and what are the citizens' expectations in the year 2024? Ifoma Okafo, artists.
The sound of a brand new year, palpable and exciting. Big bangs, fireworks, music, all welcoming the new year. Nigerians are hopeful of better days as they ring in the year 2024. This is New Year. As usual, people have high hopes.
The cost of living for civil servants, the increment in wage, and also housing sector.
They must also address the issue of insecurity.
The beautiful moments of 2023 could be intact But the bad moments, especially hardship caused by government's removal of subsidy, still stare people in the face, as most families said they had a low-key celebration due to high cost of food.
The government doubled their effort this year to make sure that they help the populace, the poor people, out of the suffering.
What can the government do to make Nigerians smile in 2024?
Nigeria can encourage our youth. First of all, they need an encouragement, then empowerment. Then let us go back to agriculture.
The new year seems to be shining with people's endless expectations, possibilities, and opportunities. Ifeoma Okafor, NTA News.
And a quick reminder that you can watch the news live on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You can also take advantage of the number displayed on your screen to reach out to our newsroom on any breaking news. You are watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. More reports when we return. Please stay.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Iṣẹ́ ló gbé o. Ẹkún ọdún. Kérésìmesì ọmọ. Uyi Technical dey throway salute to all our customers and everybody wey sabi say na Uyi Technical Limited na the oga and headquarters for generator matter. As we dey waka enter 2024, we stand gidigba to give everybody quality generators wey go carry boreholes and air condition. Whether na small or very big size like Perkins and Meccano generators, all dey for affordable price with quality spare parts, including grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machine, lawnmower, and borehole pumping machine. Make you come enjoy special price this season for Uyi Technical Limited for number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and all Uyi Technical branches. We value all una patronage well, and we say thank you. Wow, we say Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2024.
Caveat emptor. The general public is by this publication given client notice that all that demolished property is situated at number 1 Ugefa Lane off Nevis Street of Mission Road, Benin City, containing an area of 104965 SQYDS, is the property of one late Mr. Israel Demudia Omoyi. The said property is not for sale or lease or for any other kind of property transaction. For the records, the ancestral grave of the said Mr. Israel Demudia Omoyi, deceased, and grave of his other son, late Mr. Ernest Omoyi, and all the graves are all on the said property. Consequently, the general public are hereby advised to ensure and stay clear from any dealings or transaction on or in relation to the property which does not enjoy the knowledge, consent, and approval of the family heads and all the principal members of late Mr. Israel Demudia family and that of Mr. Ernest Omoyi family. Whosoever deals or transact on in relation to the said property without the knowledge, consent, and approval of the aforesaid family heads and principal members does so at his or her own risk. Signed, Obi Jeko Festus Chambers for Obi Jeko Esquire, Principal Legal Consultant.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Where's Glory? Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Oh, where Glow now?
I dare hear. No, Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer, Abi. Everybody pay attention.
See, now Glow berekete 10x. Now him might they take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. You just carry your phone, dial *777 #. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow. Please save now Glow be they fine. Now Glow be they go. Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Thanks for being there. Now talking politics. And now a former deputy governor of Edo State and veteran politician Lucky Maswe has officially informed the executive and members of the All Progressives Congress of his intention to serve Edo people if elected as the next governor of the state. He indicated his interest at the party secretariat in Benin City, the Edo State capital. Obehotoba Pesai was there.
The governorship aspirant, Lucky Maswe, and his entourage, which include his wife, some members of the Enige Council, and other political as well as community leaders, were received at the APC Secretariat by the acting chairman, Jarrett Tenebe, and other members of the party.
As a former deputy governor of Nigeria, as a former chairman, God has blessed me. I will bring to bear the experiences I've acquired over the years. And in doing it, I will bring all of you on board.
Lucky Maswe, who has served in various political and administrative capacities, both at the state and federal levels, said his desire to be the next governor of Edo State is purely to render selfless service, as his main aim is not only to strengthen and unite the APC, but to provide infrastructure that will boost the living standard of the people.
I am prepared psychologically, I am prepared mentally, and I am prepared financially for this game. And experience-wise, they know my antecedent. We need a government, like I've rightly explained, that will echo the cry and the yearning of the people of Edo State. We need a government that will respect the traditional institution. We need a government that will respect the party. We need a government that will serve the people instead of the people serving them.
The response of the acting chairman is that Lucky Maswe is highly valued for his antecedent as a politician and his stand against politics of calumny.
You are a party man, and at this stage, in this state, is the person that will have respect for the party, that will work for the people, that will need, that will unite the state.
He has said it all. I know with him, Edo State will move forward. There's no if and but about it.
I know him right from his when we were growing up in this ancient Benin, that he's a man that is passionate towards the development of this great state.
The election is not going to be easy. So if you fail to give it to a good person, someone like Lucky Maswe like this, I believe the election will be strong for us. So I'm begging, using the medium to beg the party to go home and look at it.
Lucky Maswe, who joined active politics in 1996, has had a successful career as a politician and businessman. He was the APC state campaign coordinator in the last 3 presidential elections. In Benin, Obehotoba Presai, NTA News.
And still talking politics, Gideon Ehine has promised the people of Edo dividends of democracy like never before, saying they deserve nothing less. The governorship aspirant who made the promise during his yet another round of consultations at Oedo and Ego local government areas. Rosemary Omani has the details.
The APC candidate took his train to Owedo local government, declaring his intention to vie for the #1 seat in the state. He told the people that he is the best candidate as he already knew their needs and would not disappoint in providing those needs.
Every citizen of Edo State, they will smile again. They've been sad for too long. The darkness has been there for so long, but I'm coming with light. And I'm coming with hope. My message is a message of hope. Edo will smile again. Right now, people are merely existing. We are coming to give them a life and a living.
The president can be able to match any candidate from any party and take us to that promised land, and that government house. So we pray for Almighty God to give us our wisdom and to lead us on our winning time.
His supporters said he is a trusted candidate.
God has made him. He is only want to impart the dream he has been dreaming. He has been telling us. We want to impart it, want to bring it to Edo State. At least to be proud of his own state. If he can help to develop other people in other states, why can he not come to Edo State?
The aspirant was earlier at the APC secretariat at Ego local government area, where he and his supporters were received in a traditional way. Gideon Ikene made his way into the secretariat, where he also promised the party supporters and the entire Edo State people of better days ahead if voted in the upcoming gubernatorial election.
The average Edo State man, we are merely existing, we are not living. I want to assure you, if you make up your mind today that you are sending me and you pray for me, all these issues we will resolve them by the grace of God.
In Benin, Rosemary Omani, NTA News.
And away from political matters now, after 35 years of meritorious service to the nation, Permanent Secretary, Federal Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Ernest Omahihe, has bowed out in a blaze of glory. Bukola Orubusi reports that at the retirement dinner held in his honor, his friends applauded his leadership style and described him as an embodiment of resilience, integrity, and commitment. All this, they affirmed, has left an indelible mark on the literature of Nigeria's public administration. The reports.
The jubilant atmosphere of appreciation to God set the tone for the party. Here comes the celebrant, Dr. Umakie, joined by his family members, guests, and colleagues into the hall with beautiful Solonos Edo item. Former Inspector General of Police and Chairman Police Service Commission, Dr. Solomon Arase, described the celebrant as a trailblazer whose commitment to enhancing food security and agricultural system aligned with global best practices.
In the midst of complex policy discussions and high-stake decision-making, he never lost sight of the human element.
The celebrant and his wife cut his retirement cake and danced with his friends and guests.
You say I've done well. What is the reward for hard work?
More work, more work, more work.
Please, Edo people, give me more work.
He loves to serve the people. He loves to give of himself. He loves to sacrifice himself for people. I pray the good Lord will help him, enable him, empower him to still continue to do this even in his retirement.
Goodwill messages and a short talk by the chaplain of Souls Anglican Church, David Ekpenisi, spoke volume of a true accomplished man of service. They also wish him great success in his future ventures.
We are particularly grateful to God that we are witnessing a day like this today,
But we look back to where we were coming from, the role you have played in the club, we say we give glory to God.
I learned so much from him. He's a democratic leader. He called his dictatorship style collegial system.
The impact that he has created in the last 5 years of presidented all over the state. As a result of that, we wish him higher service, that he can serve the people better, given the opportunity.
Special rendition and dance by invited choir added color to the event. Dr. Ernest Umake's journey in public service began at the Nigerian Institute of Oil Palm Research, where he started as an accountant and progressively rose to the position of Director of Finance and Account. In 2007, he rose to the office of the Accountant General of the Federation. In 2020, he was appointed Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. And in 2001, he was appointed Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. In Benin, Bukola Urubusi, NTA News.
Congratulations there. And you are watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. The concluding segment when we return. Please stay with us.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We are into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Now, all of us like to chop better food. Food where they make body tranga and vegetables where fresh like see tomorrow not day. We want make the chocolate sweet the way we go like them. No cubes. Now be the secret. They make them with correct ingredients like chicken, parsley, garlic, plenty iron corn full and palm to make your chocolate palm bar for you. Come the sweet well. Now be the cocoa. Make we carry salute, throw away give no.
Change your world by changing waiting day your plate.
And thanks for being there. Now, today being the first Friday in the year 2024 of the Georgian calendar, Fatima Momo visited the Central Mosque for Juma prayers. She has details of the sermon.
Aside the Islamic calendar known as Hijra calendar, today marks the first Friday in the Gregorian calendar of the year 2024. The Juma messages was presented in Arabic and English language by the Chief Imam and his deputy, respectively.
Allahu Akbar kabiran, walhamdulillahi kathiran, wa subhanallahi bukratan wa aswilan.
The Chief Imam, Alhaji Abdul Fatai Enabulele, preached on the shortness of life and the need to impact on others for good, while his deputy Imam, Malam Muhammad Otokiti, speaks on the importance of Juma prayer and the benefits of attending the Juma prayers on time, as stated by the Prophet's teaching.
This is an advice, admonition to our youth that they should be very careful and mindful. That the life is but a short time to stay. The life is short, and let them conduct their affairs well.
We are able to tell our member that if you know you are a Muslim, you have to follow that sunnah, which when you are coming to mosque on Friday, you have to come to mosque early.
A Muslim faithful speaks on the game.
Important thing to take home is one, the fear of Almighty Allah, and try as much as possible to live your life in accordance with the injunctions contained in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
The Juma prayer is a congregational prayer of the Islamic religion, which holds every Friday of the year, being a core part of Islamic belief. In Benin, Fatima Momo, NTA News.
And now talking sports, let's join Give George that has latest in the world of sports.
I
Ahead of the kickoff of the 2024 Africa Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire, President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Ibrahim Gusau, has assured football fans that the Super Eagles will be fit and ready to make the nation proud at the football tournament. The football administrator assured Nigerians on the fitness level of the 25 players invited to represent the country at the Africa Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire.
On our side, we are doing our best. We're trying to see, we give them all the preparation they require, they needed for us to have good outing in Abidjan. And then on the government side, we have gotten the support of the government. Everything is going on fine.
Meanwhile, still on the Super Eagles preparations for the Africa Cup of Nations, the Super Eagles proposed international friendlies against Burkina Faso and Cape Verde has been cancelled from the team's schedule. Latest update from the Super Eagles camp in Abu Dhabi reveals that the Super Eagles will now face the Sili National of Guinea as part of its preparations for the African Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. The match is slated for Monday, 8th January 2024. In volleyball, 12 players have been called to camp by Nigeria's senior women's volleyball team's coach Samuel Ajayi for the Africa Games qualifiers, which begins Tuesday at the National Stadium, Lagos. The Nigerian senior women's volleyball team aims to qualify for the Continental Games after missing out on podium finish since 2003. The team has 5 regular players, 5 under-21 players, and 2 under-17 players. In table tennis, Africa's #1 table tennis player and Nigeria's Aruna Quadri says he hopes to have a rematch with world #1 Fan Zhendong of China soon to prove his quality in the world. Aruna Quadri's hope of getting to the semi-finals ended with a 3-0 loss to the world #1 on Thursday. The breakdown of the game shows that Aruna Quadri lost 11-6, 11-9 and 11-4 to the world #1.
If I had won a set, probably things might change a little bit, but of course we will meet again. I am always positive against him, so I think it is very possible, probably once in a lifetime, and I'm looking forward to it. I will try again next time.
With Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
And now the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Shaibu, mourns the passage of veteran footballer and the seasoned coach Sebastian Botris in Maswe. The deceased was the first Nigerian World Cup winning coach who led the Golden Eaglets to win in Kodak FIFA Under-17 Championship hosted by China in 1985. The late coach Sebastian Botris in Maswe died at the age of 85 at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital. He retired after battling with diagnosed stroke in 2022. The Deputy Governor says he received the news of the passage of Coach Imasren with shock, being a celebrated sportsman. Philip Shaibu reveals that his demise is not in vain, for the late coach Imasren has indelible footprint in the round leather game. He commiserates with the Nigerian football family members, friends and associates over the loss of an iconic football superstar. And that concludes our bulletin tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful night rest. Good night.